Hello there. Today, I have a little bit of a fun video for you, I think. We're going to talk about the Pentart Vintage Effect Medium. So the Vintage Effect Medium comes in 80 mil, and it's very, can you hear it? It's very liquidy. And basically, this is going to give you a vintage effect. What happens is we can layer this between two acrylics. So basically, you'd put an acrylic paint down, put on the vintage effect. Once that's dry, put on another acrylic paint, and then you sand it back, and it gives you that vintage look. So it's very, I quite enjoy it. I enjoy the look that it gives. So right about now, it's March. We're coming up to Easter. So I have just a wooden box here. I've actually already painted it with the Pentart acrylic primer in white. And I painted the jute and everything. It was a really old box. I think I got it from the Goodwill. But as you could see, it's wood, and that's how dark it was. So I thought what we would do today is show you how the Vintage Effect Medium works, and make like a little Easter flower box. Put some flowers in it, maybe some rabbits, eggs, carrots, something like that. Anyhow, let me go ahead and put a base coat down, and then I'll show you how the Vintage Effect works. So I'm going to use a couple of colors on here. I don't know if I will use them all. These are all Pentart acrylic mattes. They don't have to be a matte. I've done it with the Pentart delicate metallics as well. So, but basically your base color that you're going to paint, when you sand back the top, acrylic. So once you put on the vintage medium and then the top coat, whatever you sand back are the colors that are going to come through. Okay, so that's why I thought it would be fun, since it's Easter, that I pull a couple of fun colors. Again, I don't know if we'll use them all, but this is vintage blue. This is country green. This is tangerine. This one is country blue. And this one is rose. So, again, I'm going to do a couple of different colors on here. I'll do that. Oh, I actually did pull this one too, the creamy acrylic Pentart matte in lavender. Didn't know if I wanted, a blue, purple, or this one. So I'll go ahead and put down some colors, and I'll get back to you, and I'll put down the vintage effect. Okay, so that is my acrylic. And I'm sure by now some of you are probably thinking, oh my goodness, what is she doing? Trust me. Okay, So now let's go in with the Vintage Effect Medium. And because I'm doing this on all sides and even inside, I'm going to do this in stages. And you'll see as I start to do this that it's quite liquidy. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my porcelain holder here, paint holder, and I'm going to pour some in here. You see that? And you can see it's like a milky white. Okay, and then I'm going to just put a layer right on all of this. Okay, and I'm going to go around the entire box and do this. I have some dripping off of the sides. That's all I'm doing there. And then I'm going to dry this. Once I get a layer on everywhere, I'm going to dry it, and then I'll come back to you and show you the next stage. Okay, so there is a layer all the way on all sides and on the inside. And I don't know that you were able to tell how much I put in there, but I did use it, and I didn't put very much at all. So that was enough to do the entire inside and outside of the box. I'll go ahead and move this away. Okay, now what I'm going to do is the color that I actually want to layer on top of this, the actual color that I want it to truly be, and not so colorful. I'm going to use the acrylic matte paint in the color Nimbus. Okay, I've gotten that top layer dry. So now it's time to go ahead and take my hand sander and just sand off as much as I want, honestly. It just depends on personal preference, how much of a vintage look you want. As you start to sand it, you will see the first colors that I put down come through. I will caution you though, you do want to make sure it is completely dry before you start sanding. Otherwise, it'll just make the paint roll. You don't need a low grit sandpaper here. You're just wanting to take off that top layer. So, 180, 200 is just fine. And there you go, all sanded. And you can see now all of the colors that we started with at the beginning are just peeking through. It gives you that, that vintage look. I didn't do too much of the inside because I will be putting down some of the flowers in there, so it's not necessary. But I'll go ahead and finish this up and show you what it looks like. added some flowers, added a little wooden bunny to the front and the back, and some ribbons, and you've got a beautiful flower centerpiece. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Have a great day. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and we'll get back to you.